I want to go back to Walking Dead for a second because we didn't really get to talk about that. How was that experience? Like Walking Dead, by the way, was like I used to watch that religiously.
Yeah.
I watched Talking Dead even religiously. Like I would like DVR Talking Dead even. So I was like a big Walking Dead fan, just FYI. So super cool that I'm talking to somebody who was on the show right now. But how was that whole experience working on that show?
That experience was really dope. It was a teaching experience to me too. Not acting on the show as much as like the high profile nature of the show. Right. You know, it's like I'd done quite a bit of television. Yeah. 20 so odd episodes. But nothing was the magnitude of that show. And so one, I was nervous showing up to set because I did like a 5-episode arc in the last season. And so at this point, a lot of this cast has been doing this for 7 to 10 years. They've been knowing each other for a minute. Yeah. And then here I come, the new kid in school, and I'm like, I don't know what a show that big running that long, what kind of dynamic that makes, like with personalities and I was so warmly greeted and welcomed in and like embraced. And you know, I'm a comic book nerd. I ended up like, you know, I was reading a lot of comic books, and I had several like I got Lauren Cohen into reading comics, which was fun. We became very fast friends over talking about our dogs. Nice. And then I found like I'm just passing out comics to different people like a sommelier. Oh, you like this? Here, let me pair it with this. Nice. But it was fun to be on that. Like it was a teaching experience, one of understanding, like when you're on these high profile shows, whether it be like that or like action films and like the Marvel films and all, there's so much hurry up and wait. Yeah. Like there were so many days where I was on set 12 to 14 hours and on camera for 45 minutes. Wow. I think there was one episode in particular, like where we're stuck on this train trying to get out. And I think for like 3 days in a row of filming, the predominant task I had in my on-camera time was just trying to open the same door. It was just like different angles. and it grates on you. Like especially your artist feels like I'm not doing anything. And like you're always in conflict of like, this is the best money I've ever made. This is the biggest show I've ever been on. But the artist is like, feed me. I'm so sad because I'm just moving stuff around. And so it was a great experience in learning how to deal with that and knowing which friends I could call and be like, I got to talk to you because you know that I'm not spitting in the face of this incredible opportunity I have. Right. I'm just trying to emotionally and mentally navigate a weird new headspace for myself. And then on top of that, like once I finished the show, when I finished filming was when the first story broke on like this huge Twitter page, like this huge Walking Dead Twitter page. Broke the story. I don't know how they found out, but like they make the announcement that I'm on the show. And I remember I'm in Ohio. I'm sitting at lunch with my college friend who played drums with me in the first band. Gotcha. And anytime I'm sitting with somebody, I turn my phone face down so that I'm just with them. Yeah. And he got up and he goes to the bathroom, and I take my phone and I just see, and I was never on Twitter, like ever at this point. And I just see like 150 Twitter notifications. And I'm like, what on earth happened? Wow. And then I open it up and it's like my followers doubled. Wow. And there's like everything that I tweeted had like thousands of engagements. And now all of a sudden, and it actually, I sunk into a depression. Huh. And I was trying to figure that out, like trying to navigate that. Yeah. And I realized after I sat with it for a little bit, I was like, what I'm afraid of is I don't have control of my own narrative right now. Like this is now grown out of my control. Right. I felt like anybody could just reach out and touch me. Yeah. It felt very vulnerable. And like my anonymity was suddenly just gone. Yeah. And I like my anonymity. Yeah. You know, like, I mean, part of why I like getting on the motorcycle is I put on a helmet and you don't know who I am, what my ethnicity is. I'm just a dude on a bike. Yeah. And so all of a sudden that was kind of gone. And it was great because I learned that about myself. I didn't know that about myself. I didn't know that's how I interacted with. So like that show taught me so much, and I had a lot of fun. I did, like, I had a lot of fun. It wasn't just me being sad and a broody artist. I did have a lot of fun, and my, like, there's an episode where I get tortured, and it's me and Norman Reedus, who played Daryl Dixon. And it was such a fun, exhausting day. I mean, we shot my torture scene like 47 takes, I think.
Wow.
So it was an intense day.
Wow.
But me and Norman Reedus, we were talking about it before, because like the storyline is like, we've been traveling together, and then the bad guys catch us, and he's trying to tell them that he's not with the group they caught me with. And so they're trying to make him prove it by having him now come into the room and start taking over the torture on me. And so in this, without saying any words, while he's torturing me, we're having to have this conversation with our eyes. And he comes up to me and he's like, "Man, Glenn, I gotta tell you, man, like, I'm a little nervous. Like, I don't know how we're gonna make this read, bro. Like, I don't, brother, I'm trying to figure out how to make this." I'm like, I'm the same way, man. Like, I don't know how, like, I think we'll figure it out, but like, this is new for me too. And once we got in there, and the director comes up, Greg Nicotero, directed that episode, and he came up to us and he was like, "Listen, we're gonna shoot everybody watching this, what's going on first, so that you guys can sort of find a rhythm." And he was like, "And then once we start to settle in, we'll turn around, we'll get your coverage and all of that." And so by the time they turned around, Norm and I were like, he looks at me and goes, "I think we got it." And I'm like, "I think we're there, man. Let's just lean in." And we found it. And it was fun. So it was like, there was so many great new experiences, and being on a show of that magnitude was like a new achievement, like a new level for me, which I'll forever be grateful for. That, and I mean, financially, it's probably the main reason I'm still above water.
Not mad at that. Not mad at that at all.